Good morning and welcome to the CovrPrice Top 10 for Monday, April 22nd, 2024. At number 10 is Spawn number 1, Image 1992. Spawn's ability to appear on this list is uncanny. He's a routine fixture for good reason. Despite having millions and millions and millions and millions of copies of this book floating around, it has steadily risen in value over the years with no end in sight. We tracked it at a high sale of $170 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw Nearman FMV of $27. At number 9, X-Men Deadly Genesis number 1, Joe Quesada. Marvel 2006. The most recent episode of X-Men 97, the beloved X-Men 97, gave us a peek at a long-lost Summers brother, Vulcan. Most viewers likely didn't know he existed, but now they find themselves trying to track down his appearance in this book. We tracked it at a high sale of $160 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw Nearman FMV of $12. At number 8, it's Ms. Marvel number 9, Marvel 1970-77. Charles Xavier's new beau, Lilandra, has a sister who kinda sucks. That would be Deathbird, the one trying to force Charles into renouncing his love of Earth and beloved X-Men. She's an ancillary character through most of Marvel history, but her recent appearance in the series has primed her to be significant as an antagonist moving forward in the series. We tracked it at a high sale of $21 for a fine raw copy and a current raw Nearman FMV of $17. At number 7, X-Men Adventures number 1, Marvel 1992. X-Men 97. It's crushing! It's been some of the best work Marvel and Disney have put out in eons, epochs, years. We see a spike in the comic adaptation of the original 90s cartoon featuring the distinctive art style and costume design. But we also get first appearance of fan favorite hero Morph. It's a cheap key and a great price, and we tracked it at a high sale of $29 for a raw, very fine copy with a current raw Nearman FMV of $17 bills. At number 6, Wonder Woman number 8, Joshua Sway Swaby 125 DC 2020-2024. This Wonder Woman run has been quietly building a fan base, but a lot more hopped on board when this 125 variant from Joshua Sway dropped it. It's a stunning depiction of Diana, and we tracked it at a high sale of $62 for a Ron Nearman copy with a current Ron Nearman FMV of $58. At number 5, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin number 1, cover A, IDW Publishing 2020-2020. One of the most celebrated TMNT stories of the last decade is getting the adaptation, The Treatment, as Paramount is set to release a bloody live-action depiction. TMNT back on the upswing with new and old fans looking at the title. It's a modern key for many. We tracked it at a high sale of $350 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw Nearman FMV of $149 . Number 4, new X-Men 114 Marvel 2001. Cassandra Nova first appeared in this book, the quasi-evil twin of Professor Xavier. Rumors have been persistent for months that she will be the main villain in Deadpool and Wolverine, and those rumors may be correct. That, and it appears Cassandra Nova may be behind the destruction of Genosha in X-Men 97. That's all the more reason for this book to be on this list, as fans are taking yet another look. We tracked it at a high sale of $160 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw Nearman FMV of $18. At number 3, the X-Men number 30 Direct Marvel 1980. Taylor Swift's recent album release, The Tortured Poets Department, is already heating up the music world already. It was heating it up immediately. And while ye may struggle to see the relationship between comic books and a new Swift album, well, here we are. CNN's analysis of her new song, Clara Bow, telling lyrics including, promise to be dazzling, and the final line, the future's bright, dazzling. Well, that's enough to send Dazzler back to the top of the list this week. We tracked it at a high sale of $380 for a CGC 9.6 with a current raw Nearman FMV of $144. At number 2, it's Wolverine number 1, Marvel 1980-88. Now that we have a full-fledged trailer for Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine, fans have collectively pored over the footage and cast announcements. Seeking clues, I guess. In previously released footage, we caught a glimpse of the backside of a certain Wolverine variant dressed in the iconic attire of Patch. We tracked it at a high sale of $178 for a CGC 9.6 with a current raw Nearman FMV of $44. And at number 1, yes, it's Dazzler number 1, Marvel 1981, so many ones, Dazzler back on top. While the official Deadpool 3 trailer release has no sign of Tay-Tay, the market sure is hopeful she will appear in the film comics market, that is. However, we are in the endgame now, and Dazzler popped up briefly in X-Men 97, causing a stir. We tracked it at a high sale of $99 for a Ron Neerman copy with a current Ron Neerman FMV of $13, and that is your Cover Price Top 10 for April 22nd, 2024. Cover Price, your home online for comic collecting.